What's up, guys? A Duck Opinion here. And I haven't done a Ducks News in a long time. They're just, I don't know, I've been busy and there frankly haven't been much shit to talk about. But now there is. The Ps4 live stream event that was in God knows where. It was in LA. I don't even know where it was. But I watched a good bit of it and I want to talk about it. No, I don't own a PS3. I did at one point and I wish I still did. But money's hard. So I'm not going to be getting a PS3 or a PS4 anytime soon. But I will be looking into it and looking at all the games. Now, I'm going to go over a bunch of games really quick and just give you my opinion on the trailers and what I saw. So just the first three that I kind of don't give a fuck about is Infamous, Killzone, and Driver Club. Okay, we have a million Infamous games. I got bored after the second one. Killzones, I haven't been a fan of it. Reminds me of Gears of War. And Driver's Club, it's just simply a driving game. Now, all these games look amazing. The graphics look great, but even the 360 and the PS3, not PS2, we're going way back, PS3, even they look fantastic. Like, we can only go this much more higher in the graphics department, you know what I mean? It needs to boil down to gameplay and uniqueness. So when it comes to Infinite, Driver, and Killzone, it's all been done before. I don't really have any, else to say about that. So moving on to the more unique games. We're going to list these three, which is starting off with this one called Deep Down, which is subject to change. It might get a different name. This is the PlayStation 4's Skyrim. It looks pretty fucking sick, and the fire effects look amazing. That dragon, he was looking cool. I'm very interested to see how it plays. It looked really good. And what was it? Canact? Is that okay? Canact? And that was kind of a weird game. It was like, it reminded me of like Ratchet and Clank and like Crash Bandicoot, like those kind of cartoony games, but with like really clean, sharp visuals. I mean, you can tell the PS4 looks really, really good, and they're stepping it up to the highest plate and graphics they possibly can. But we're almost there anyway on the consoles that we are using now with the 360 and PS3. We're already there with graphics. So them just nudging it this much more isn't a huge deal. So we'll talk about that a little bit, though. I want to talk to you about the graphics not being a huge deal and how it could save you money. And so the last one in this list of new games is The Witness. Now, The Witness was this weird color puzzle game. I don't even know. It looked really cool, but it was probably the weakest one out of the three. It's just, because Deep Down was like, oh my god, it's fucking Skyrim, but better. It looks sick. Connect was like, I'm not big into cartoon games, but it looked really good if you're like a younger player. I mean, it looked fantastic. And then The Witness, it looked like a shitty puzzle game. That's just my opinion, though. Moving on to the three major things that I think were important. I may have missed some things. I didn't watch the whole thing. I tried to get all the news and list it before I made this, but we'll start off with Blizzard announcing Diablo 3 for PS4 and for PS3. We'll get into that in a minute. But Diablo for a console, are you kidding me? I haven't played Diablo 3. I'm not going to throw $60 for it. It's expensive. It looks fun, but I just can't afford it. But I do love Diablo. Diablo's great. I know I would have loved Diablo 3. I know that. So having it on a PS4, PS3 sounds great. Next one, Watch Dogs. Now, I was not impressed as I wanted to be with the demo of Watch Dogs. It looks like a toned down version of Grand Theft Auto. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to come out. No matter what they do with Watch Dogs, Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be better. All Watch Dog is Sleeping Dogs with hacking. That's one thing I hate about it. It's the same, it sounds like Sleeping Dogs. When I hear Watch Dogs, I'm like, what? That game that was supposed to be true crime, right? Oh no, Watch Dogs. It's a game about you hacking and all that stuff. It looked cool, but it looked like Sleeping Dogs, but with hacking. I mean, it looked great. It looked better, but again, the graphics, I'll get to that in a minute. The last game I want to talk about is Destiny. Destiny was looking really, really good. Didn't they say it was going to be for PS3 and PS4 as well? We're getting that in a second. So Destiny looked really good. It did. It looked like a really cool, massive, open shooter in a galaxy where you can explore different worlds. This game was made 10 years in the making. Now, it looked amazing. I don't have too much more to say about it. Not a lot of stuff was shown, but it looks like a fantastic, open world, huge galaxy, multiple players, huge, just like a huge MMO. So moving on to just the PS4 itself, they show the controller, and the controller itself, it looks cool. I mean, it has this, like, sensor pad. I'm not sure if that's like a sensor or a touch pad. I really didn't look too much in the controller. I just saw the picture, to be honest. But I'm interested in seeing what it does. If that's just a touch pad, that's cool and all, but I think it'd be cooler if it was actually a screen and like showed up and you could touch it and you could just go through menus. It doesn't have to be as crazy as the Wii U, as like a fucking tablet, but a little screen on the controller, I like it. They kept the kind of classic PS2, PS3, PS4, like the DualShock stuff. They're keeping the classic and just making it a little bit better. And I like that because people want to get what they're used to, you know? You want to be like, yeah, I love my Xbox controller. I'm used to it. If Xbox 360 throws you a weird controller that's nothing like this one, then we're going to have a problem. So, and they didn't show the PS4. I heard it comes out this summer, right? But you guys don't have it to show. I mean, I'm sure they're going to show it in a couple months, but it's the main event. This like 3 or 4 hour conference was all about the PS3, and they didn't even show it. It's a damn shame. So the last thing I want to mention is the most important thing that I think that I mentioned. This system is going to probably be $500-600 plus, right? But the thing that really got to me is almost all the titles that were going to be on PS4 are also going to be on PS3. What's going to make PS3 owners go out and buy this huge, expensive PS4 system to play the same exact game that they could play on their PS3 and just go buy it for $60 and not buy a PS4? What's going to make them buy a PS4 when all the games, pretty much all the games, are also going to be on PS3? Now again, graphics are wise, what you guys are saying. Because of PS4, it'll look so much better. You're going to spend $500 to $800 on graphics when you could play it on your PS3 and it'll still look fucking fantastic. That's where I want to go. That's why I said I'll come back to graphics. Graphics aren't everything. We are already there. These consoles, 360, PS3, they already look perfect. They look fantastic. So what if you have to play Destiny or Watch Dogs or Diablo or any of that stuff? So what if you have to play it in a little bit lower quality? So what? It saves you $700 and having to buy a PS4. I would gladly just play on my PS3. So it's kind of, I don't understand why they're also making it for PS3. Like, if you want to sell the PS4, it would be obvious not to make the same exact game for PS3. Because all the PS3 owners, guess what? They're going to buy it $60 and not go buy the PS4. That's my opinion. That is my wrap-up of the Sony PS4 reveal, I guess. They still didn't show it, though. They just talked about it and showed us shit that we knew. I think the only things we didn't know was, I guess, maybe the Deep Down, the Witness, Connect, and the Diablo. The controller was already leaked. We knew about Watch Dogs, Destinies, Infamous, Killzone, Driver Club. That could all have been called. So, I mean, it was cool. It was very exciting, but they didn't even show the goddamn console. They didn't even show it. I wanted to see it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to look like a PS3. It's going to look something, maybe a slim one. Maybe they'll come out fat and then make it slim like they usually do. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Give me your opinion in the comments. What do you think of Infamous, Drivers Club, Killzone, Deep Down, Connect, The Witness, Watching Dogs, Destiny, Diablo? Oh my god, there's so much shit. What do you think about the new controller? What do you think about them not showing the PS3? And what do you think about the PS4 games being on PS3? Wouldn't you just rather buy them for PS3? Save a fucking grand? You know what I mean? I would personally. Let me know what you would personally in the comments below. And as always, this is my opinion. I'd like to hear yours. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up and let me know. You're going to get the PS4? Talk to you guys later. Dust can fly.